You once told me that every map lies a little, that the blank spaces are where the truth hides. The island of Resthaven is nothing but blank space. The fog plays tricks out here. Days blur. If you don't hear from me for a time, don't assume the worst. Perhaps you should come here yourself. Not for rescue. I would hate to be rescued from this, but to see, to witness.
I received this final letter 6 months ago. I pray nothing's happened to her. I'll see for myself soon enough.
Governor, a word.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I just need something to settle my stomach and I'll be back on my feet.
I've got this crust of bread. Here, take it.
I won't take charity from an Imperial. But I'll negotiate a fair price for it. That's a fair deal. Thank you. I just need solid ground under my feet. The captain should know when we'll be docking.
We're close. You'll have your first glimpse of the island once this fog clears. We'll have to ease her in slow and careful. To see a man like you out this far, most men need convincing. You volunteered. You look like the sort more accustomed to warm parlours and marble halls. But the island, we could scrape that polish clean off.
Life in the colony couldn't be as rough as this journey. I'll be fine.
Perhaps once you've settled in the governor's manor, you'll put in a word with your superiors. A little investment in that could make the voyage more comfortable. Though comfort's a rare commodity on that island. Governor, I need another pair of eyes at the bow. And besides, it's your last chance to see a new home from this side.
Resthaven. Maybe I am crazy to take this posting, but she's out there, somewhere.
Ambrose, help me!
I was certain I heard a woman's voice coming from the water. I leaned over just as the captain shouted.
Rock ahead! Hard to port!
I fell and hit the icy water hard, knocking the wind out of me. I tried to swim towards the surface, but over-encumbered, I sank deeper. I had to act fast. I kicked off my boots, but still something pulled me deeper. I removed my father's sword from my belt and watched it sink into the depths. I tried again to swim towards the surface in vain. I removed my pack filled with Amalia's letters. Whatever clues they held were now lost. My lungs burned and my vision began to fade. Before losing consciousness, I felt arms wrap around me. A crew hauled me back on deck and the ship made it into port. The only damage was to my dignity.
That's quite a tale, Governor. There's something about these waters. Yours isn't the first strange account I've heard from a new arrival. Excuse me, Governor. Over here. Ah, there's your man now. Good luck. You've arrived. Apologies for the lack of fanfare, but to be honest, many didn't believe the Empire would actually send a replacement, all things considered. But I had faith.
Thank you.
Garrett, sir. We don't stand on formality way out here. I am steward to the Governor of Resthaven, and have done what I can to keep the colony from sliding any further towards... well, you'll see for yourself.
I should tell you, I took the position of governor because I'm looking for someone.
Oh?
I'm here to find my niece Amalia. She boarded an expedition to Resthaven 18 months ago, but I stopped receiving her letters. Do you know her? Do you know where she is?
My hands have been full keeping things from falling apart. I don't trouble myself with the townspeople's comings and goings. But let me think on it. Perhaps I'll remember something. Amelia, you said?
Amalia.
Amalia, of course.
Of course, I read the reports, but I'm surprised the town is as big and as old as it is.
You should have seen it in its heyday.
There were people who tried to talk me out of this posting. I chalked it up to bored civil servants with wild tales of treasure and monsters.
Well, you know what they say. Whispers in the dark grow teeth by dawn.
What?
Just something I heard, sir. You'll find that, although the rumors are greatly exaggerated, the colony is in a dire situation. We've received precious little support from the mainland, and your predecessor certainly didn't help matters. Where does the morning go? You'll find that time has something of a slippery quality here on the island.
I see there's much to do. Perhaps I could look around, get my bearings?
Not today, I'm afraid. Your timing is fortuitous. There are ships scheduled to dock and trade with the colony this afternoon. You should have just enough time to collect resources to sell and get a bit of a lay of the land.
I'd really like to begin my search for Amalia.
Yes, of course. There will be ample time for that. But you are the governor, and there's no time like the present to start bailing out this sinking ship.
That bad, is it?
Indeed, sir. Make your way up the hill just there to the manufactory. I will have your belongings seen to and meet you presently.
Can I give you a tissue, Miss...
Joan. It's Joan.
Is everything all right?
No. I thought that he might... I just...
Who? What's wrong?
Adam. I thought that today he'd finally...
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
No.
There you are. Your belongings are making their way to the manor as we speak. This manufactory is one of the town's centers of industry, producing weapons and other implements of war. You will collect resources from the colony's businesses daily to trade with visiting merchants.
How do I do that?
I'm sure this lad will be happy to help you.
Good morning. Are you the new governor?
Ambrose is fine. And you are?
I'm Adam, Bolingbroke. The general's son. I'm sure you've heard of him.
In my first year at the academy, I watched part of his trial.
Do you agree with what happened to my father? Do you think the ruling was fair?
Your father was surely a hero, and I'm not sure whether or not he should be made an example of for his men's actions during the war. I guess the gods will decide.
Perhaps we avoid talk of politics, shall we?
A father like that must have cast a big shadow to grow up under.
You have no idea. To business then?
Once things begin to turn around, you'll be able to purchase additional goods from vendors. Sadly, their offerings are limited. Our merchants are barely scraping by. You should be able to start upgrading them in due course.
I've got my work cut out for me.
How old is your niece?
She turned 19 last week.
May you find her soon to wish her a happy birthday. Perhaps Adam here knew her. They're about the same age. We can spare a few moments for you to question him.
You know the merchants won't answer any questions while our businesses are failing.
You can tell your father I insisted you make an exception.
Fine.
I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Amalia.
What do you want with her?
She's my niece. I took this job to find her. Can you tell me where she is?
No, I can't. I mean, I don't know where she is. She spent a lot of time with Dr. Hastings. A lot of time at her lab. She might know.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
I should get back to work.
What do you know about Dr. Hastings?
Not a lot. She hired me a few times to help her around the lab. She doesn't have much to say to me, though.
And you mentioned Amalia was working with her.
I mean, she was there. I saw her around. Hastings kept her busy, though. And away from me. Her assistant Friedrich isn't really the heavy lifting type, so Hastings would have me handle those kinds of jobs.
What do you mean she kept Amalia away from you?
She thought I was a distraction. One time, Amalia needed something, and I accidentally dropped a crate and broke whatever was inside. Hastings didn't need me as often after that, but I'd still see her when she'd come by to talk to my father.
What about?
I wasn't allowed to know.
What can you tell me about Resthaven?
It's fine, I guess.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you want from me.
Okay. Tell me one of the most unusual things you've seen on the island.
Okay. One time I went out there with a friend, and we found this ring of standing stones. Like the ruins, right? When we stood inside of them, all the sounds of the forest stopped.
Fascinating.
And I'm sure we weren't just imagining things, but there was this voice. No one was there, and it wasn't a language either of us had ever heard. I tried to find that place again later, but I never could.
How strange.
We should make our way downtown. We have just enough time to gather resources from the food market before we're due at the docks to trade. Head up the stairs outside, and I'll meet you at the market. Good day, Adam.
Garrett? Good to meet you, Governor.
Ambrose. Good to meet you too, Adam.
Over here, Governor. We have just enough time for you to collect goods from the market, then we need to return to the docks to receive the merchants.
Understood.
Don't think I've seen you round here before.
You haven't. Good day, I'm the new governor.
Peter Bergen.
Well met. Not much stock left. Perhaps next time I should come by earlier?
Don't matter what time you come. This is all we've got.
This is rather meager for the town's food market.
Blame the old governor. He made a right mess of things.
It's a big island, and there are people all over the Empire seeking a better life. There should be dozens of farms supplying this market.
Not a matter of space, it's a matter of safety. Can't send families out to farm if they don't come back. Ain't it your job to make sure we're safe?
Well, yes.
Then why don't you do it? So we can start actually living again instead of just scraping by. Make this island safe and prosperous like it used to be.
I'm afraid there's no time for that now. You can meet the townspeople and find your niece later.
Aren't you going to purchase anything? Help rebuild?
We don't have time, Peter. I'm afraid the governor arrived empty-handed.
Typical of the Empire. They'd be happy to see us sink into the sea.
We really must be on our way. Governor, refer to your map of the town, and I shall meet you at the docks. Ah, good to see you again, Governor.
You as well. I'm afraid I didn't catch your name earlier.
MacGregor. Sweeney MacGregor. Dockmaster, at your service. There'll be time for pleasantries later, but for now, let's get down to business. May the gods fill our coffers! None of this should be new to you after your training at the Academy, but still, it is my duty to explain. Each morning, I will present you with information about global events that shape trade. If you factor in these market conditions and attempt to drive a hard bargain, you'll do fine. If you don't, the colony may be doomed. Try your best, is all I'm saying. Traders' ships carry resources from their homelands. After they've finished buying from us, you have the opportunity to purchase from them. Their prices are also shaped by market conditions and trade secrets, not to mention their own desire to get the best possible price. Now, you might get a better price from the vendors in town, but these ships are our only source of certain resources. That is, until you get the local businesses upgraded. Those furs look well cured. Go on. Make an offer. Considering you were thrown in the deep end, that went rather well. Don't you think, Sweeney? Couldn't have done it better myself. Say, Governor, before you're off, I've got a bit of a delicate subject to speak to you about.
Oh? What's that?
I'll just out and say it. More than one sailor mentioned the lack of, well, illicit goods on offer. I'll pretend I don't hear any of this.
Fair point. Contraband items are, for better or for worse, part of what makes up the economy of a place like Resthaven.
I know it's not strictly legal, but it's part of this town whether you like it or not. And the faster they're on offer, the faster the colony will recover.
How do I do that?
It's not for me to say, but it's something of an open secret in this town. I have faith in your ability to figure it out.
So, what do we do next?
I'm sure you're tired. I'm exhausted myself. You'll find that most of the town's upstanding citizens have already turned in for the evening. You may wish to do the same, although there is the Black Pony Tavern downtown if you're so inclined. Refer to your map to travel to the Governor's Manor when you're ready to end your day. I shall meet you there.
Hello to you, Gov. Here to see a show? 1 second while I grab the missus. Marjorie! Marjorie, put on your face. We have visitors.
What are you caterwauling about now? Eek! A visitor! Why didn't you tell me we had a guest and me without me face on? I'll get you for this, Mr. Thwimp.
Wait a minute. My name's not Mr. Thwimp.
Then what shall I call you?
Thwomp, please.
If you insist.
Oof, my head.
Now we're even.
If you say so, my little sausage. Oof, what was that for?
You know I'm a vegetarian.
That's not true. Why, just last week I saw you slaughter a pig with my own eyes.
And when your eyes didn't work, I used the knife right across its throat.
Was it hard to find the artery, my love?
Terribly so, my turtle dove. It was hard to know where to cut. The poor hog seemed to be covered in throbbing black veins and deep black sores. Only thing to do when an animal gets that sick. It was a terrible mess.
And an even worse dinner. Just thinking about it makes me want to... Oh no. If you'll excuse me.
Poor piggy. You didn't have to die, but you got too sick, so we had to kill you quick. If only you hadn't ventured so far out into the woods. Lesson time, children. Do you remember what it was that my lousy oaf of a husband called me? That's right. What good little listeners you are. Here's a penny for your efforts. Now get back here, Mr. Thwomp. I'll teach you to put my dinners to waste.
Good evening, good folk. Bestowed blessings upon you all.
Are you here for a drink, Christoph? Or are you trying to save us again?
I didn't come to make trouble for you, Lydia, not after last time. I merely wish to extend another invitation to you and your regulars. May my words and the words of the bestowed order be a balm for the spirit and a tonic for the soul.
So you are here to make trouble with your sweet words and clever turn of phrase. Order a drink or get out.
You've misunderstood my purpose.
I understand you perfectly. You and your pretty little wife think I am trouble and that my business is a taint on the community, on your flock.
I do not place the blame on a businesswoman such as yourself, no. But look around you. You encourage gambling and peddle poisons to lost souls, causing them to drift further and further from any sort of godly purpose. There's a way back. There's still time to hear the words bestowed upon us by the gods.
You can take your words and bestow them right up your ass.
Don't you dare finish that sentence. You have to admit, these poor souls deserve better.
You're just jealous they're choosing my house over yours. Your bestowed order doesn't do shit for the colony.
That's not true.
Maybe it did once when your father was alive. But that was a long time ago. Maybe you should try farming.
People of Resthaven, hear me. This woman is a false prophet who would encourage you to drink yourselves into a soulless oblivion. But salvation is within reach. A new life is waiting, and you may be spared the god's wrath.
You are about to get my wrath if you don't get out of here.
Even you, Lydia, are not beyond the god's love.
Get out! Don't tell me you're the new governor. Because I know everyone in this colony, and I don't know you. And I don't like Imperials, and I don't like you. So you must be the new governor. A lot of stuffy noble types telling us how to run our lives. Like your predecessor stealing our hard-earned money and going crazy. Do you plan on stealing my money too?
What? No.
Well, that's what the last one said. And look how that ended. Don't give me that look. What? They didn't tell you what happened to the last one?
Why don't you tell me, Miss...
Lydia Braithwaite, I'm not saying anything. It's bad to talk ill of the dead. And remember, I don't like you.
I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Amalia.
Oh, you mean the pretty young thing? Look a bit like you?
Yes.
Never heard of her.
What do you know about Dr. Hastings?
Never heard of her.
What can you tell me about the former governor?
Never heard of them. Listen, Mr. Fancy Coat. If you expect me or anyone else on this island to trust you, you need to do something for the people here. We were sold on the promise of a new life, and now folks barely scrape by. You can come here and drink, but don't expect me to say much of anything until the town is back up and running.
How am I...
Figure it out, Governor.
I was clear as a bell. You were to find other arrangements before the new governor arrived. This is unacceptable.
You're a horrid man. How can you expect a woman in my condition to move? Besides, I refuse to go anywhere until I know what happened to my husband.
What's the meaning of this?
Apologies, sir. May I introduce Evelyn Sprigg, your predecessor's widow? I'm sure she's just leaving.
Are you deaf? I'm not going anywhere. My husband may be dead, but this is still my home.
You've had months to tend to your affairs. This manor belongs to the Empire for the current governor and his family.
But he's a bachelor. I know this is uncomfortable, sir, but the baby is due at any moment, and this contemptible slug of a man will put me on the streets.
You have a ticket off the island for tomorrow afternoon. There's still time before the baby comes. This is not appropriate.
There's no rush, and this is too big a house for one man.
Thank you. It's not forever. Everything is so confusing right now, and I need a bit more time to get my bearings. You'll barely know I'm here. You were never the master here, Garrett. Governor, we can talk here tomorrow evening. You should know what happened to my husband, what wasn't in the report.
Now, Evelyn, we don't know that he was murdered.
We'll speak tomorrow evening.
Well, now that all that unpleasantness is behind us, there's a bit of ceremony that you should be afforded. It is my solemn duty, as you take possession of the governor's manor, to impart to you your official mandate.
Embark on expeditions. Is that really necessary? It sounds like my hands will be full enough managing things in town.
Of course, you're right about that. But it's also part of your mandate to map the island and locate sites for new outposts. Not to mention gathering resources and treasure. Where's your sense of adventure?
Perhaps I'll find it out in the wilds.
That's a good man. As soon as you can muster the courage, you can embark upon your first expedition. I believe that Agatha will offer her insights for any journeys beyond the walls.
Agatha?
One of Resthaven's oldest residents. Your predecessor found her counsel invaluable when exploring the wilds.
And maybe she knows something about Amalia.
Perhaps, although I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. She'll be ready when you decide to venture forth. You can't miss her. She's the one with the teeth dangling from her headpiece. And with that, perhaps it's time to retire. Your bedroom is just up the stairs.
Thank you, Garrett.
Until tomorrow, sir.